If I had a cent for every time somebody was like, what? It involves countries? I'd probably be having 2 cents. It isn't much, but it's still spectacular that I got 2 cents. All jokes aside, Hetalia has one of the best plot summaries for a comedy show, not only because they can say, well, we did say that there's strange moments in history, so it's fine to have strange moments in the manga, but also because they left it so kind of ambiguous. Usually comedy animes start with an introduction of the characters or an introduction to a problem of the character. In the middle part of the story, some random stuff happens, but even if it's random, it still has a fun vibe to it and it's really nice to watch. The last few moments of the anime are gonna have some sort of tense happenings, or there's something that builds up to the ending of the anime. By that, the story actually gets a plot instead of, well, here's just a bag of strange moments. Honestly, I think that sometimes Hetalia gets a plot because of the angsty moments. By plot, I mean an actual serious plot. And yes, I just call that a serious plot. Hetalia seems to follow this comedic prompt, but at the same time, you don't really know if it's really gonna end or not, and it just ends up becoming this cartoon. This cartoon that just goes on, and you don't really know when it's gonna end. But in the same time, it keeps you in because there seems to be moments that might actually play up like some sort of intricate scenes. Of course, that is only my opinion. And another thing, some of the longer arcs include a character having a problem and them having to interact with the others to actually fix that problem. Or something just happens and then they need to ask the others to help them. But in both ways, they end up interacting with other characters that are less known, and that only happens in, again, a much more longer arc. A longer arc pretty much equals three chapters. It kind of makes me think that the ending of the anime would just be the countries like talking about their problems and acting like old men. Ha! You thought that we were gonna have a bittersweet ending, didn't you? This is Hetalia, folks. Now go get out. I'm just gonna go and drink my beer. If anyone was wondering, I was not serious in that, and I was just telling a joke. Hetalia is basically a show with countries and countries doing stuff. And then sometimes it suddenly becomes tense or sad and you start crying. So basically the video ends.